this internet will hold up. I don't know if it will. God, I shouldn't shave. I look like a jabroni. Jabroni times two. All right, folks, how's it going out there? Miguel Rodriguez here for the Breakers Show, gentlemen, and it is Monday night tonight. And the what do you call it? Doesn't say it, but we have some giveaways to do because Frankie decided not to do them over the weekend. Like a jabroni he is. I don't know what else to tell you. Tim, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. I am going to be having myself the bam. Trust the process. And that's exactly what I am doing right now. I'm trusting the process that my facial hair will come back because it looks terrible. Let's go ahead and light this up. Do me a favor, guys, while I'm doing this, like, share, put a comment there so I can know exactly what's going on, what you're down for, what is on the docket for tonight, other than talking with me, which I really appreciate because I'm all alone, solo man, as it says. It's always that one little spot that doesn't want to light when you're trying to do it by yourself. And wouldn't you know it, it's still that one little spot. So I'm just going to torch the shit out of that guy. Tim, yes, we do, brother. In no small part thanks to you right there. A huge help again for Tim when we put the word out there. He was right on board, and I appreciate it, brother. I do. And thank you. I appreciate this hat as well. I think it's pretty nice. It's a little beat up because it was in the car from Vegas, and Lord knows I don't pack very well, or not very well. I don't pack very neatly. Let's put it that way, okay? And this hat has seen some shit. Ooh, that's beautiful. Wonderful chocolate notes, coffee and chocolate. It's mochaccino, if you will. Goody, how you doing, bro? Good to see you. It's been a minute, but I have missed you, brother. Hope all's well out in Fresno, out Fresno world. Hope it's treating you well. Now, my okay, that sort of. Even though the internet's still not all that great, I apologize for that, guys. The moment we were good to go, we were no longer good to go. is what it is. But that doesn't matter because we're doing something great. I'm not going to be able to do the wheels tonight because the internet is not stable enough for me to have two things open at once. That's fun. Thank you, internet. Um, but thank God for hotspots, or else I couldn't do this at all. So is what it is. One way or the other, I'm here with you guys, and I'm glad to be there. For those who might have seen it earlier, we posted that Pariah Cigars is doing a deal. So you see this right here. Well, this is a 5 pack, yes? You're not getting 5 pack for $50, all right? You're getting a 10 count for $60. What? Huh? Who? You. That's who. It is a mix and match deal we're doing from this Monday till next Monday, so you have a minute to do it, but I would recommend doing it now, ASAP, so you do not forget. You don't want to miss out on this one, guys. That is 10 cigars mix and match. Any of the 5 blends. Choose what you got to choose. As long as supplies are in, I cannot guarantee anything for certain cigars because California Dreamin' is pretty much out at this point. So if you want to get at least a couple, I would recommend like put 2 in the order, and then the rest we could take care of. Doesn't matter what you pick out at that point. We've got you handled for that. But if you want something delicious with a little bit of mineralness to it, a good amount of strength, that leathery notes to coffee and chocolate, as I mentioned earlier, trust the process might be right up your alley. Mexican San Andres Maduro over a Dominican Piloto binder, Dominican African Cameroon, Pennsylvania Ligero fillers. A little extra kick, a little something you might need in your life. Definitely something I needed. Yep. Long ass day, guys, but a good day. Got a lot done. Getting more done after this. Another review coming your guys' way. We have the next Gurkha Year of the Dragon review coming your way. And if you've seen the drops and you've seen them in stores, you know the next one is going to be the EP Carrillo collaboration, which I don't want to give any spoilers away, so I won't. But I just letting you know you're going to want to watch that review. It will be up tomorrow, probably midday, if not like early evening. So nothing crazy about the timeline, but tomorrow for sure. There we go. So yeah, very excited about that actually. Very excited getting the reviews in again. Do you guys like to watch the reviews? Is that something you're into, or is it the live talk about them better because we can go into whatever questions you might have in the moment? We can usually get an owner or manufacturer or rep involved, so we can talk to them as well. Because we don't do a whole lot of reviews anymore. But I'm thinking we're gonna have to change that. We're gonna have to fix that situation, which we can. We can absolutely fix it. I think. Yes, yes. As of right now, it's a yes in my book. I think we can make it a staple again. But really depends on what you guys want to watch. You just gotta let us know. The reels have always been pretty steady, guys. I think that's been a no-brainer. Um, the lives have always been the best, and we love doing them because we had to talk to you guys right away, which is outstanding. Love that. So what's next though? What is the next type of content to come to you guys? Um, that's the question, and I can't answer that on my own because I'm not the one watching. Well, technically I am because I watch the videos back sometimes, but that is not. That's neither here nor there, right? That's just for research. That sounds like a weird word for it, but it does fit technically. It does. Oh my goodness. Again, we are on at the later time today, guys. I'm sorry we're even late for the later time. Not expecting that, but it just so happens that's what happened today. We are trying to see if it works better for our West Coast people and the mid country, Central Time, whatnot. Because I mean, what is it? 11:30 on the East Coast right now. But if you are not done with your day, we got your back. I mean, New York is supposed to be the city that never sleeps, so why not sleep and talk with us at basically almost midnight? I think it's a good plan. I'm not against it. So far, you're not against it, so win-win. All right. Be with it. Smoke a cigar at midnight or at 10:30 in the morning, or for lunch, or for a bar mitzvah. Maybe not that, because that's for a rite of passage from a child to a man, but they still can't smoke a cigar in that moment. What I'm saying is there are plenty of reasons to be watching with us, and I cannot wait to find out more of them with you. As I said though before, guys, we do have some giveaways to do. We've got the birthday wheel for April, excuse me, the Patreon and Facebook supporter wheels coming your way. It's not going to be tonight because the internet is not holding up enough for me to run this video and a separate screen, which is just is what it is. Just gotta live with it sometimes. Smoking beautifully though, absolutely loving this guy. It's a good way to wind down the day, honestly. A heavier cigar, already ate dinner, already took care of most of the work I need to get done. Now it's work I want to get done, kind of thing. So it's not even work at that point. Reviews are good. Also, put a pack together for a giveaway or Patreon month cigar. Ooh. So are you saying like review the cigars and then put that pack for the reviews towards Patreon and Facebook supporters? Because I can't make it happen with every cigar because some of them aren't even supposed to be out. For instance, I mean, we did the AJ Fernandez one, um, and that's that the Year of the Dragon was not supposed to be out yet. So, you know, sorry about that, but um, I think we could make that work for the most part. Probably at least like maybe like I think we could probably do a 5 pack of reviews a week, or not a week, excuse me. Oh my goodness, 5 pack of reviews a month, and then that 5 pack towards a winner. Yeah, I think that's very possible. I'll talk to some of the guys. Soam's coming in hot, guys. Kiki Momo's got plenty of great stuff. Artisano, GTO, Artista family, Apostle, everybody's got some good stuff right there alone. And I know other companies would be down to do it as well, even if they're not, quote unquote sponsors. But if they want us to review and we mentioned that idea, I think we can absolutely maybe finagle a couple more sticks to get to you guys. Jim, I like where your head's at. I think that's an excellent, excellent idea. There's, okay, no, there we go. Now I got a little uptick on the burn on this corner, but nothing I can't handle. It feels incredible out tonight, by the way, guys. Like, I know I was complaining this morning about how cold it was, and it was cold. I'm not gonna lie. I was shivering, and I was not. It's not the business for me. All right, I don't like it cold, even slightly unpleasant. But right now, it could be just as cold as it was this morning, honestly. But it feels incredible now because the day was nice and warm, not hot by any means, just nice, wonderfully nice. And that's very rare weather here in Bakersfield. We don't get nice a lot. We get hot, we get kind of cold. The rest is up for debate. Xfinity has been down in Wi-Fi since 3 o'clock today, so we have bad connection here. Also, internet's just I don't know what's going on, brother. It might be because of this weird weather, but I cannot say for sure. Just yeah, it is what it is. I don't want to try to harp on it too much because it's something you can't control anyway. So complaining ain't gonna make Spectrum get out here any sooner, or Xfinity, or what the hell's Elon Musk Starlink or something. Although I don't know if that ever goes down because it's GPS, satellites, internet fangledy dudes. Pretty sure Skynet's involved somehow. By the way, if it does mess up, he's not gonna come fix it for me if I blame him or if I get upset. So I get upset sometimes. Just smoke a cigar instead. Have a rum. I'd pick rum for that situation just because if you're pissed, a little sweet wouldn't help out. And sweet, I mean alcohol with sugar. Yeah, I think tequila or vodka would just add to the anger, especially vodka. I think that's the drink where if you want to be mad, you should drink that. It just feels right, at least. Maybe beer. I could be wrong. I could be correct on that. I don't know. I just know that there are very different moods when you're drinking certain things. And there was an artist who did a self portrait with all the different, what do you call it, um, alcohols. Just like drank just one self portrait, and then he got even crazier with it. We'll go on that another day. Once I get all my facts, I got to put all the facts together for that story. It's a good one. Brian, May birthdays roll call. Yes, happy birthday to all the May people out there. I know you got your birthday in, brother. Cannot wait to see how many there are, because there's a lot more than I realized. A lot of people are born in May. Um, what is going on 9 months before that? What happened? Maybe I don't want to know the answer to that. Actually, let's keep that. Let's keep that for another day as well. That one's going in the box and throw it away. Amber is May 13th. What? That's a good day right there. Is there any Friday the 13th that went along with that? Because that would be phenomenal. So we have 13th, and yeah, Brian's is the 14th. So we need to find a 12 and a 15 and an 11 or a 16. We need to get all that lined up. I know a first. I know a second. There's a third out there I know of. I swear there's one. We just need to add them all up. We need 27 more people have birthdays in May, different days. Although a lot of them are going to overlap. Let's be honest. You ever heard that also a weird happenstance that happens if you get a group of 100 people, the likelihood that someone's birthday lands on the same day is exponential. Um, but the chances of it happening are not supposed to be for some reason. So obviously 365 days, the chances of you being born the exact same day as someone in your vicinity, not really all that likely, unless you are put into age groups and the categories like that. There's no reason. There's no statistical reason why that would happen. But for some reason, gosh, I want to look it up so bad. I'm afraid the internet's gonna friggin' cut out on me if I open up another tab. God, the power of being smart back in the day when you didn't have Google to do everything for you. I knew people who knew things, you know, and I don't. I rely on the internet to do my bidding. But I feel like that's not a bad thing. It's a tool. It's there, but you're relying on it. I'm like the guy who opens up a soup can with an axe because he's a lumberjack. Shouldn't do that. Bad for your soup. Probably bad for your axe. I don't know. You know, figure you're supposed to cut down trees, not Campbell's. Yeah, wait a minute. That sounds super familiar. Is that the palm leaf one? No, is it? Is it the palm leaf? That name sounds so familiar. Brian, correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know what that is. So I feel like I'm wrong, but at the same time, it's like that's the palm frond one. Yep, it is. Okay. You know what? Honestly, bro, I did not care for that one. But it's a J.C. Newman, correct? Brick? No, not Brick House. Yeah, I think it's a J.C. Newman. It was a rare miss for me. The flavors were just not there. Construction was pretty dang good for being such a weird shape, but it just wasn't for me. I don't know what it was about that cigar. Maybe I need to revisit it though. It has been years at this point, at least a couple. I think I got to retry it just to be cool about it, just to be concise. We've always said that a million times over. If you didn't like it the first time, there's a good chance you might have just had an off day, or you just deserve to give yourself a second chance at something. Hell, maybe you didn't like mushrooms the first time. Saute them again and try them again, right? Grill them, put them in a burger, boom. Don't give up after the first try. I'm not saying that every cigar you ever had that you didn't like is going to magically become your favorite the second time around, but maybe it works in the rotation. Maybe all of a sudden you realize, damn, maybe I missed something before. Like watching a movie that everyone else seems to love but you hate, and you're rewatching, like, okay, I kind of get what they're saying now. Still probably not gonna be my favorite. Still say um, Daniel Craig needs more roles. But whatever. No, I'm saying, I have no idea what I'm talking about at that point. What I'm saying is, second chances for things like this are never a bad idea. Third chances, stretching it. Fourth chance, why you even bother? Come on, come on. If you don't like it, you don't like it. It's okay. If you have a 5 pack of Trust the Process, and by that fifth one you're still on the fence about it, I'm okay. I'm not hurt by that. It's not your cigar. Someone else out there is gonna like it. Your palate is for something else, and that is 100% okay. Okay, here we go. I like this. It was a good. It was good. Started a tasty cinnamon spiciness, then creamy without any spice. And final third was complex with a touch of sweet and smooth retro. The entire smoke. Connecticut broadleaf and Nicaraguan filler and binder. Okay, okay. See, Brian already definitely proven my point right there that I need to give it a second try. 'Cause I don't remember any of the flavor notes to it. I just remember the feeling right now of like this was not my cup of tea. But if I can't even explain why it wasn't, then why wasn't it? Maybe you got to just give it a second chance. Never hurts to try a second time. You know, second time is a charm in this situation. Daniel, good evening, brother. Checking in from that great white north. How you doing, brother? As it says above, it is Solo Miguel 5000 today. Um, Transitioned really well. Yeah, it sounds like it was some good transition in there, and that's definitely where that complexity shines. You don't consider a one note cigar complex. It doesn't work that way. It's when those flavor notes keep you guessing from third to third, and even that is not necessary to be complex. If there are at least one major flavor change, I think that's complex enough. If that makes sense, then there's amazingly complex. You've got, oof, gosh, what would be a good example? I would say uh, Don Doroteo's first iteration coming out was a phenomenal cigar for transitions. If you haven't tried Don Doroteo, that's a great one to pick for that. Um, let's see what else got to go on there. Let's go for the sponsors just because I'm looking at their faces right now. Family by Loyalty, the Frecky. I think that's an excellent cigar if you're looking for transitional notes with a bit of heaviness to it. I wouldn't say overpowering by any means, but definitely going to let you know it's there. That's a good one if you're looking to explore what a good transition would be. And I think it gives a good transition from third to third the entire time. Absolutely great stuff that way. Daniel smoking that 601 blue. Excellent choice, brother. I like where your head's at. Always good stuff. See how long he gets that ash this time. If you guys have not seen, and you are not in the group, perhaps, Cigars, Whiskey, and Beautiful Women, we do the great ash contest every time. It doesn't have to be the longest, it's got to be the greatest. And it could be a picture of you smoking it, just the cigar itself, then a pretty lady. Those have always done pretty well. Not always the winners, but done pretty dang well. So let me see your guys' great ash. June 1st, I smoke a 601 every year. Interesting. Very interesting, brother. I don't think I have a cigar anymore that I have a date set for. I used to do the Java Red for Thanksgiving, but then I just stopped picking them up. I just don't smoke that many flavored anymore, I guess. Maybe for reviews, like I would love to get a hold of some of Caffey's. Caffey 1901 has some phenomenal naturally flavored cigars, no additives. Excuse me. But he added into his lineup some flavored cigars, and I actually appreciate that because most smokers will start. Oh, she was born on. Oh, that's awesome. So a little one born on 0601. That's incredible right there. That's a good pick then. That's an excellent pick. But yeah, sorry. I was gonna say, the flavored cigars lure people in a bit. Not to be weird about it, but they draw people in to smoke cigars. Once you got them, if they enjoy that and they're willing to move on, they're going to start moving to the traditional flavors, more complex, heavier stuff, and then you've locked them in. You got another cigar nerd on their hands, and that's all we want. And whether they start that journey with a groovy blue or an acid Cuba Cuba or one of Caffey's new flavored stuff, and gradually go on to heavier and more naturally complex stuff, or they stick with those flavors and smoke them till kingdom come. Hey, good for them. They're smoking cigars. They're putting their money where their mouth is, literally, and enjoying the time. That's the most important rule right there: is enjoy what you're smoking. The Saka Khan is maybe the best cigar I've ever had. I have some dandies for this month's contest. Oh, I like where your head's at. Very nice. Saka Khan is a really good cigar, by the way. For my money, though, the Mi Querida, I think I'm gonna go with the original Mi Querida, the blue band, first iteration, in that Toro size. I think that's probably my favorite Saka cigar. That's difficult to even say because it is great stuff. Woo! There we go. Got a year. Gosh dang, excuse me. Ash is going right on the laptop. Hate that. Year of the Dragon for Brian. Excellent work, brother. What do you call it? There's a lot of dragons out there this year. So if you get a hold of any of them, that is a win right there. And I'm thinking we got some good stuff on our hands as far as these dragons go. I want to get as many as I can get a hold of. So I am very happy for you right now. Again, just finished recording the review for our Gurkha's Year of the Dragon EP Carrillo collaboration. So cannot wait to get that up. It will be up tomorrow, guys. Maybe I can get it out late tonight. Um, Either way, it'll be up on the page on YouTube, Facebook, link over on X, and wherever else I have to put it. So you guys do me a favor when that drops, I will let you know. But yeah, let me know when you watch it. Leave a little comment on there. Very much helps us out. Um, Definitely want to get more reviews in again. Hopefully, we're trying to get one a week. We want to maybe get five in a month, and then I would love to take on Tim's idea, as you mentioned earlier, and put a 5 pack together for the Patreon and for the Facebook subscribers so they can smoke what we were reviewing that month. And it's going to take a little finagling with some of the brands, but I feel like they're such generous people out there that we're going to be able to make that happen. Maybe not every single time for exclusivity reasons, availability, timing wise, whatever it might be. But if we can make it happen, we'll make it happen. And we'll make it happen in some form or another, whether it's most of them or maybe a 5 pack of one particular one that month. I think that's um, little iterations of that idea we can do to make sure it sticks with it. I'm excited about that. No, I've been smoking mainly my cigars, other than for the reviews, because we've been going to events like nonstop, trying to do these pop up events, trying to get the word out here in Bakersfield as best we can. Um, there is a couple of local venues that we've been working with to do more events at, so we can kind of build up our core customers at those places, and it is working. It is so nice to hear the feedback we've been getting that they've been shipping them to other states and like, hey, I smoked your cigars. Send them to my buddy who's a minister, and he loved them too, so I sent them more. Like, dang, that feels good right there. So I've not smoked it yet. This Wednesday, let me see what's going on. We've got the deal running, but I can do that from anywhere. That's not a big deal. Tomorrow, I've got my what do you call it? It's Tuesday, so that doesn't matter. Wednesday, I think come hell or high water, I got to get to this damn event. I am tired of not being at the brother. So I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna go 90%. I will be there right now for Wednesday's show. Wednesday's 420 event, guys. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate that, brother. I am proud of him. I very much love what we have come up with. I love the effort that's went into it, the flavors that have come out of it. I'm definitely happy with what we've got. I cannot say anything better about them than how much I do love what we've done. And that deal, or that sentiment thing they passed on to you guys, boom, what I hold in my hands is 10 cigars. And usually a 5 pack of Pariah for a mix and match is $50. But this time you can get both of these packs for 60. That's a mix and match of any of our cigars, 10 of them for $60. What do you call it? It is limited supplies on the California Dreamin' still. So if you want to get a hold of some of those, order it ASAP because we will not have them forever. We are definitely on the low end now, which is what was going to happen either way. I mean, it was bound to happen. And that is not forever because Volume 3 will be out end of summer at the earliest at this moment. It will be end of summer, hopefully not too much past that. I am very excited to get those into your hands, though. Oh, man. Yes, California Dreaming has definitely been one of my favorite parts of this whole thing because we've got to showcase what we love and new blends and new tobacco to you guys, as well as a little bit of California. Now, I know California and cigars don't seem to mix, but I tell you right now, they do. They absolutely do. But we know that all the leaves are brown, right? And the sky is gray. All right, I can't do any more of that. But that's gonna do it for me tonight, guys. Since I am solo, I am going to let you guys go early. I know it's only half an hour, but I appreciate you being on with me. I will see you in the morning for Great American Morning with Mel. Um, she still has her raffle going, by the way, guys. So if you guys want to get in on that, help out a family who lost their home due to a fire. You also have a chance to win a lot of cigars, like an ungodly amount, which I am excited for whoever wins that. Uh, Good evening, anesthesist. Oh, hey, how's it going? How's he doing? But you guys, like I said, have a great night, guys. I will see you in the morning. We will be back Thursday. And Brian, I will see you Wednesday. All right, brother? You guys have a great one. A little less than a week now till Frightmare, so I'm excited for that. Tune in, guys, and be sure to get a hold of your Pariah cigars ASAP. Get a hold of that deal, all right? Have a good one.